Hey, what's going on, guys? This is Naresh here. Welcome back to my channel. I hope you guys are having a beautiful day. And on this channel, I help people become more confident and deal with life's personal issues. This topic I wanted to discuss is very personal to me, being in a relationship for more than 3.5 years. And it's some of the most common misconceptions that most people have with relationships. Um, So it's fine to think that relationships are supposed to be happy. They're supposed to be filled with laughter and joy and love and care between both of the people involved. And yeah, that's true. That's most of what you see in person is true. They really love each other. Me and my girlfriend really love each other. I've seen other couples that really love each other as well. And it's one of the benefits of being in a relationship, just having that partner there with you to understand you and love you and care about you and doing the same thing for the other person. It gives you a sense of fulfillment that you can't really get anywhere else. But there is a dark side to this, and that dark side is you don't see what's going on behind the scenes. It's fine to think that relationships are supposed to be happy and caring and loving, and they are, but that's the top of the mountain. That's the iceberg. That's the icing on the cake. The cake itself is actually a really hard piece of steel that is only forged when two people are strong enough to make it through life's challenges. Because it's not easy to maintain a relationship. Now, I'm not saying that most people can't do it. Of course, they can do it, but to have it last consistently over a number of years, 3 years, 5 years, 10 years, maybe as long as 20 years, like my parents have been married, it takes a lot of work, and that's why you hear most of these statistics where most married couples get divorced because they just can't try anymore. They just lost feelings for each other and are not willing to try and find feelings for each other anymore. And that's really sad to me because I know that from the bottom of my heart, I love my girlfriend and everything about her just shines. And, she's a very incredible, extremely beautiful woman. But there are times where I feel like, nothing will ever get through this. There are moments where I feel like, this is the end of the road for me, or this is the end of the road for her, and nothing can get better than this. This is going to blow up and just fall apart. And if you're in a relationship, you know what I'm talking about. There's going to be moments where you feel like nothing's ever going to last, and that feeling sucks. That feeling is not a good feeling. And most of us try to avoid that because we love being happy so much that we don't want to think about the sad times. We don't want to think about the bad times. But the bad times are the forging we need to serve as a strong foundation for the futures to come. Because when you go through hard times, you learn lessons. And when you learn lessons, you apply them to the world and your relationship. And this isn't just in relationships either. This could be in work. This could be in school. This could be really in any other thing that you apply it to. Bad times and struggles and failures are one of the key components to succeeding. And yes, I also think that failing too much is unhealthy. It shows that you're not learning and growing. But being happy all the time and being happy love face 24/7 for years and years is not a good thing also, because you're not being true with yourself. You're trying to change yourself for another person, and that shouldn't be the case either. Yes, you can make changes in your life to accommodate the other person, but it's really only worth it when they complement what you really want in life. And if you have to sacrifice what you really want in life for the other person just so you can have a happy relationship show face for the rest of the world, I don't believe that's right. I believe that it's good to keep a healthy balance of happiness, but it's also good to keep a healthy balance of I'm going to stand up for what I believe in, I'm going to stand up for what's right. I love you, I'm going to carry you, but you need to know what I want and you need to know what I expect. Not out of you, but as of me as a person and my expectations for the future vision that I have for a wife, or even for the women too, the future expectations I have for a husband, or a boyfriend, or a girlfriend, or whatever position that you're in. And that's not going to turn out well most of the time because it involves telling people that, you're doing this wrong, I don't like this, and it's going to stir up feelings, it's going to rock the boat. It's going to have very powerful negative emotions at first, and you're going to think to yourself real quick that maybe I regretted this decision. Maybe there's no way I'm getting out of this anymore. And I'm just here to tell you that if anybody is going through that right now and you're thinking about that right now, just trust me, it's part of the process. And being in a relationship for more than 3.5 years, I can tell you that there's been more than 5 times that I felt like we weren't going to be in a relationship anymore. And my relationship with YouTube as well. This is a very hard thing to comprehend and a hard pill to swallow, but I have to accept the fact that, I'm just starting out. That right now, nobody knows me. Right now, nobody knows who I am on YouTube. To them, I'm just a random YouTuber that might quit one day and might succumb to the pressure that is, not feeling good enough. And you are good enough. Whoever's watching this video, you are good enough to stay in that relationship. You are good enough for your expectations. You are good enough to make things right. Not only in your romantic life, but in your financial life and in your YouTube life, if that's what you're trying to achieve, or any life that you want. You are good enough to have it. It just takes strong will and dedication. And there are going to be times where you just feel like just giving up. Whether it could be in a relationship where you just feel like breaking up or divorcing, or it could be in a job where you just feel like quitting or not going. But usually, not trying at all gives the worst results. Because at the end of the day, if you don't try, you're going to feel like crap. You're going to be out of a job. You're going to be out of a woman in your life or a man in your life that you really loved, but you couldn't muster the confidence and the strength just to go for it and speak about what you truly wanted. And just hang in there because, like in a previous video that I did, success is on the brink of failure. Just when you think that everything is going to go to crap, it starts becoming good again. And really, that's the side of relationships that nobody wants to talk about because they don't want to deal with the stress. They don't want to deal with all of the negative energy that comes from seeing couples fighting, seeing couples going through terrible shit, seeing couples that look like they're going to kill each other. And it's really sad that some of that is actually true. Some couples take it to that extreme. So you can't be too extreme with this, and you can't be too lazy about it. You need to find the medium ground. You need to find a way where you guys are still going to be loving even though you're fighting. And I know that's really hard because people fall into bad habits. If you're fighting with your girlfriend or your boyfriend, and if you don't know how to handle that properly, you're going to go out in the world and do really dumb things like drinking, partying, um, having sex with other guys or girls, or having an affair, which is basically the same thing as before. But you know what I'm talking about. If you don't know how to handle that properly, it's gonna eat you alive. And I've almost slipped into that, and I don't want to talk about that. But I learned that, I have to be a good person, I have to be a good boyfriend, and I have to, be there for my girlfriend. And I have to show her that she made the right choice. And if you're watching this video right now, you have to make sure that you are the right choice for your girlfriend or your boyfriend. Because obviously they saw something in you that they couldn't see in anyone else. And never lose that, okay? Never lose what makes you special. Never lose what makes you talented. Never lose what makes you unique. Never lose what gives you the spark in life to have romantic and loving and happy and fulfilling and wonderful relationships. Never lose that, man or girl, before it's too late. Before you end up on the divorce statistics or the breakup statistics. I don't want to see you there. Okay, guys. Thank you for watching this video. I needed to get a video out today because I didn't get one out yesterday. I was really stressed out, and now I'm back. So, if you guys really enjoyed this one, which I tried to be really open and personal about this one, please hit the like button. If you guys didn't like it, press the dislike button. I understand. If you guys didn't like it, let me know in the comments. What did I do wrong? What did I do right? I'm interested in the feedback and the criticism. I really am. And have a good night, everybody. Because in the East Coast, it's around 8:30. So I'll see you guys later. Tomorrow, I guess. And just remember that you can always do it. And I believe in you. And these videos are a self-therapy for me, and I hope that they are a self-therapy for you as well. And take care, everybody. Bye-bye.